Hey, my gorgeous soul tribe. Welcome in another episode of Bring the Magic Live. I am feeling super happy and grateful, and we have now come down to bringing the magic live each month on the 11th of the month. And it's already September, so the summer is coming to an end, and we have a few more months ahead of us here in 2022. And I don't know how it is for you, but for me, September is always that month when I set new intentions, when I start fresh, where I just like wipe everything off the table and say, okay, what do I want to create in the upcoming year? And I don't know how that is for you, but it feels like a new start. And that's why I want to talk to you today about that new start and about being in service and, yeah, being an addition to the world and what your part is in the new world creation. So what is the contribution that you can be in the new world creation? I don't know if you have thought about that question before. Like, who am I here to be? What am I here to bring? And how does that look like? What part am I playing in this big play called life? I'd like to look at life as our playground. So when we were in recess at school, like we were playing around, and some people were just racing their carts, or they were running around playing tag, and others were just like reading a book or sitting in a corner or building sand castles or whatever, or little potions. I was one of those kids that was playing with sticks and sand and water and mix it all together, making little potions. So everybody had their part to play, and everybody did what made them happy. And that is something that we forgot, I think, by having to choose a certain profession, a certain direction in life, with choosing your studies. Yeah, you've just coming into a stream, into a set road. And on that road, we're just told what to do, told what to believe, told what to like and dislike and where to focus on, until we come to that point in our life where we say like, oh, wait, I am on this road, but why? And is this my road? Is this how I want to do things? And that is why you are watching this video now, because you are one of those people that are like searching for their own unique way in life, and the role that you can play in this beautiful life that we have here on earth is exactly a great fit with who you are and what makes you happy. And I know that this sounds very, very easy. Just do what makes you happy, and then you'll be in your soul path. Well, sometimes it's not that easy, because like I said, we have been growing up, we've been taught what to think, what to believe, what to like and dislike. So first we have to do a little bit of soul searching and come back to our essence, come back to loving ourselves, come back to what do I want? And for a whole year, I had been asking myself this question. When I got into my burnout in 2011, beginning of 2012, that's when I started asking myself time and time again, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? And stopped listening to what that path that I was on was dictating me to do. I was constantly coming back, and also life was showing me certain circumstances that were showing me, okay, this is not what I want. That was really clear. So that clarified also what I did want and what did make me happy. So I stopped drinking alcohol that year. I went to Peru on a beautiful soul travel journey. 2 months of doing volunteer work, learning Spanish and everything that like was my heart's desire, but I never really dared to choose it. And that opened up so many new roads. And it helped me to figure out who I really am and what is my part in this big play. Um, and for that, I needed to let go of that old path completely. So I moved out of the city. I stopped going to bars. I stopped meeting with a lot of my friends. I really changed a lot in that year. And I'm glad I did because I noticed that I have become more and more me, more and more aligned with what I truly want and more aligned with my joy, like really noticing what is making you happy and what isn't, what is giving you energy and what isn't, and where can you be of service. Let's go there today. Because when you have found who you are and what your special talents are, and you feel like, okay, I'm on this path of unfolding who I am, and then you start to notice, okay, I want to be a contribution to the world. I want to help people. I want to add something to this new creation. And yeah, that is also going to make you really, really happy. I'm really confident about that because having that clarity about what your place is in the world, having clarity about what it is that you are here to contribute, and also that you are like perfectly equipped for the job is such a magical moment, really. Because you notice, like, you know what? Doing this, I don't need to be anyone else. I can just be me. And by being yourself, you're being of such great value to other people. So how do you get there? How do you get clarity on what is my place in this world? Well, it all starts with that big vision. What is the world that you want to live in? How does that look like? How does that feel like? Where do you see yourself that you feel like, oh, that makes me super happy, and here I am in my place. Visualizing, really imagining what a world of harmony, peace, and bliss and love, and what a world like that feels like. And yeah, and what is your part in that? Like, if I visualize that new world that we are here to create, I see a lot of children. I see a lot of children. I see something connected to learning from life. I see a lot of people helping each other, but helping each other from their own, yeah, from their own skills and talents, and having like an educational system where it's all based on talent and exchanging talents. So for me, that is super specific part of that new world. For you, it can be a vision of where everybody just like eats organic food grown in the land, and or you can see that, no, I'm like seeing that we are all living in these beautiful communities that are connected to nature. And so maybe your vision of the new world is a little more distinguished in a certain direction. So, and that is perfect, because the whole picture, I always talk to a lot of people, and when they start to describe what projects they want to invest in, and I always see like, oh my God, that is completing the full picture. That's great. Because everybody has a little piece of that puzzle. And it's great when we communicate about our visions of the new world, because that means that you're gonna see like, okay, if you have like a certain, like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 different topics that you are really passionate about, and you feel like, oh, but if I choose one, then the others will fall away, and that means that maybe nobody else will care. Talking about our visions of the new world and what our passions are and where everybody is focused and everything, we will like create that full puzzle, the full image of what we are here to create together. And yeah, you can just easily relax and say like, okay, I can just follow one of my passions, go all in, and serve the people or the plants or the animals that I feel that I need to serve in this moment. Knowing that your brothers and sisters are doing the same and that we are all creating this new world together. So that is a great starting point, that vision and clarifying the vision so much that you can see in front of you some of the changes that you are here to make on this planet, and then feel into what it is that you feel most passionate about. If there are several topics, what do you feel most passionate about? And then there's this other part. And that other part is the things that you are naturally good at, that you are naturally attracted to, the things that you are already surrounded with. What are the opportunities of being of service to the people around you? What have you already done in your life that was related to this passion or interest? And or what type of organizations, what type of magazines, what type of books are really resonating for you and keep coming back on your path? So becoming clear a little bit of like what your path has been up until now, because mostly our path has like as little elements, like when I was talking about the road that we are on when we choose a study and we choose a profession, we are on a road. But the reason you chose that road and not one of the other 145 options that there are out there, it's because there's something resonating for you. So making a picture of your timeline and seeing the red thread all throughout can help you distinguish like, hey, oh, but that is something that I am super passionate about, or that I'm interested in, or that I am talented in. And then you create that balance between the big vision and what you have already been creating and unfolding. And you just draw the line a little bit further and see, okay, how can I contribute with the talents I have right now, with the experiences I have, with the knowledge I have? What can I contribute to the people around me? And that can be the people in your family or circle of friends, but it can also be in your community or even in your country. And just look at what you are already equipped for. So where is your where did your learning curve of your life path lead to? What have you learned about yourself? What challenges have you overcome? What transformations were very, very prominent in your life? Maybe you've healed yourself from an illness. Maybe you have found a way to truly be happy with being single, or how to find true love, or something that you feel like, oh, yeah, that is something that I'm super grateful for. And yeah, that's what I can help people with. So looking at your own timeline. And then, of course, there's always something that your soul is inviting you to step into. So not only doing the things that you're already good at, but being a real contribution to creating the new world means that you can also have like a bigger project, something that is a little challenging or feels a bit scary or feels like way too big for you alone. And that is something that, like, yeah, I love that when my soul actually pushes me into something new. Like these Ring the Magic lives, I was never planning to do that for so long. But I love it. I love it now. I'm yeah, being pushed out of my comfort zone. And yeah, in this way I can inspire more people. And I love, love, love that the soul my soul inside said, okay, yeah, you have to be on screen, you have to be on YouTube. And I was like, wow, really? So that is the third part, in which you can be a contribution to the new world. So opening yourself up to be guided, to receive guidance from source directly coming from the plan of the universe, and asking, what is it that you want me to do, be, or create? And just sit with that question. That is one of the assignments I want to give you today. Sit with that question and ask the universe, what do you want me to be? What do you want me to create? What do you want me to do? And just let yourself be surprised. Be really open to what the answers can be. The universe is full of surprises, but it's always challenging you to get out of your comfort zone a little bit, but also pushing you into your full potential. Because I'm very certain that your soul is not giving you something that you are gonna fail at or suck at. It's going to inspire you to expand your vision of what is possible for you. So let me know beneath, let me know in the comments, what is it that your soul is inviting you to step into? And don't be afraid, just take that leap of faith, start writing that book, start creating those videos, and start sharing your story, your lessons, your transformations, because that is what you and I are here to bring. This is our magic. This is our journey, your original journey, and you are unfolding a beautiful life path for yourself. And I know that how far you come, how far you've come is already very admirable. So start looking back at your journey, and what were the lessons that you've learned, and what were the interests and the red thread all throughout, because it's telling you something about your place in this world, in this big creation. If you want me to guide you, to help you, to inspire you some more, just reach out to me. You can always reach me through our channels on Facebook or Instagram, or just write me on nandasoultravel.com, and I will be more than happy to be of service. I'm here to bring your magic out. I'm here to guide you to be your full expression and to play full out on this playground called life. Thank you so much. I love you, and namaste.